Hello, music fans. I'm here to talk to you about my favorite bands that start with the letter Y today. Y is a bit of a tricky letter. There's not that many bands that start with Y. My number one pick is very obvious, and that's Yes, the progressive rock band from the 70s. If somebody wanted me to define what progressive rock was, I think Yes's albums from the early 70s would really be kind of the defining sound of progressive rock. So they're very influential in that way. My favorite album of theirs is Fragile from 1971. Also, of course, really love Close to the Edge from 1972. It's probably my second favorite. And the Yes album from 1971 is also really great. So they had a string of three legendary albums in a row there. Um, Yes album, Fragile, and Close to the Edge, all in the first two in 1971 and the third in 1972. And really, all of their early 70s stuff, all of their 70s stuff in general is amazing. Um, in the 80s, they go in more of a pop rock direction, and some of it, I actually don't mind that. I like their 80s stuff as well. Um, they have a lot of albums, so they're not all amazing. Some of them are weaker than others, but they've managed to never release anything that I think is downright terrible. Some of it's maybe just a little kind of boring, maybe, and not as good as I know they can be. None of it's outright bad by any means. And the second band I'm going to mention today, I had a hard time thinking of another band that started with Y. The first one that I thought of that I've listened to, it's not a band that I've listened to a lot. I only discovered them in the past maybe year or two, just randomly on YouTube. There's a symphonic metal band from Japan called Yosei Teikoku. Don't even ask me how to spell that. I don't even know. But it's a really cool band. Female vocals, Japanese symphonic metal. If you're into bands like Nightwish, Epica, Within Temptation, that kind of stuff, you'll probably like this band. It's got more of a Japanese flair on that sound. And yeah, it's really cool. I'm stretching a little bit to come up with my second pick here, but I think they're worth checking out. And thanks for watching. That's it for today's video. The next video will be on the letter Z, which is also a really hard one. Yeah, the end of the alphabet here with kind of U through Z has been a bit of a challenge. Earlier, before that, it was all really easy to come up with many bands that I like to start with those letters, but these last few have been a challenge. But I want to complete the alphabet, so just one more to go. Peace out.